Okay, so this is now happening faster than I expected. So I sold my first NFT, and I'm getting ready to put up two or three more beats. And I put up that I sold my first NFT on Facebook, right? And I like made a post about it and whatever. Basically put it on all my social media sites. A couple of old friends of mine that I used to make music for, cause like I used to run a studio out of my basement, and like I built a whole booth, and like I was the sound engineer, and I would record all these people's music, and they would pay me to record, and then they would pay me extra if they wanted it mixed, and like mastered by me. So some of those people that I used to record music for, they hit me up, and basically I have an opportunity to um, one of my old friends, he wants to start a label. Another old friend of mine, just kind of wants me to be their beat maker in a sense, where like they'll pay me in advance to like basically beat make a whole like project for them, like produce a whole project for them. So I don't know if the plan is because my other friend, he lives like an hour and a half, 2 hours away, but he was talking about he can have someone drive me there, right? He has an entire like $3,000 setup of like a professional fucking studio thing or whatever, and he's a good dude. So like I was genuinely thinking about that. But what I mean by this shit is happening so fast that it's just I sold my first NFT, and then it was no longer just about NFTs. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. All I know is I'm genuinely following my intuition. I'm following my soul, my dream, my fucking whatever the fuck. Right? I'm walking this path, and the original path was, I quit my job, and like the video I made last was I quit my job basically to like work in Web3 in a sense, but it's deeper than just Web3, quote unquote. It's that Web3 was the start of the beginning of the changed mindset. The changed mindset that money comes to me based on the skills that I have. The skills that I have is that I know how to I'm a sound engineer. And from actual experience. I don't have a degree in any of this shit, but I've recorded thousands of songs. Like literally recorded thousands of songs over the years back when I had the studio. So like so many different voices that I mixed and mastered, so many different things, and over the years, right? Like I've trained my ears and developed my skills. So this whole thing is like happening so fast because what I plan on doing is deeper than just selling beats as NFTs or whatever, or selling beats in general. Or I'm about to drop my album, Psychedelics and Computers, and The Lonely Psychonaut, which is like psychedelic electronic trance type music. But I'm also like working on beats for people, and if I go, if I decide to take on the album project, right? That's like thousands of dollars in my pocket in advance. And then if I decide to help my friend with his studio and his label and stuff and whatever, then that's also money in my pocket. And like literally I don't have to worry. I what I was trying to explain in the video before about how Web3 is going to change the financial situation or whatever is it gives people an opportunity to stand on something. Like, do you understand? Like, I have had ideas, but I've had no ability to stand. Like, I can't even attempt my ideas because there's nothing to stand on. But now I have something to stand on, where it's, well, I sell beats as NFTs, but it's deeper than I sell beats as NFTs. I also have friends that want me to make beats for them, so I'm gonna work on being making their whole entire album. Um, I also have people who want me to be their sound engineer for their studio, so I might do that a couple times a week and get like a good chunk, or whatever. And It's this thing that I've always wanted. This is what I wanted. This is what I was trying to explain. It's the freedom of time that I wanted. I want to make music. Like, I don't mind spending 3 days a week going 2 hours away to sound engineer in a studio, and I get paid for that. And then, like, it's a good friend of mine, and I can teach him about NFTs, and we can kind of combine ideas together or whatever. And, like, it's this thing that every person I get to come in contact with, I get to teach them about NFTs, and they get to teach me about them, and like we all like this is what the fuck is happening. I get it. It's about connection. It's about helping each other. It's about like you know what that thing like what I just said is like I have all these like goals and dreams and things I want to get to, but I have nothing to stand on to get to them. You know what I have to stand on to get to them now? People that also have goals and dreams and aspirations, right? The universe is kind of making it happen. Like it's this weird thing where as long as I continue walking, because I can choose, right? I could tell the one guy, no, I don't want to make your album. I could tell the other guy, no, I don't want to, you know, travel 2 hours, 3 days a week to, you know, help you with your studio. And because that's whatever, but no, there's a reason why those opportunities came in front of my face, exactly the same reason why the opportunity of NFTs came in my face, or the opportunity of me selling beats as NFTs or whatever, or I don't know. This is all just like falling into place, and I'm starting to feel like I'm in a fucking dream. Like I'm starting to feel like it's not real. Like I don't know. It just feels not real cuz just a month ago, I was sitting here freaking the fuck out. Like, I didn't know what to do. I'm like, oh my god, I quit the job. I shouldn't have fucking quit the job. Like, I could have just said, if I kept the job for like 3 more weeks, I would have saved up 3 more paychecks and it would have helped me stand up a little more and I could invest in these ideas and it could have happened already. And oh my god. But no, the universe is making it happen exactly how it was supposed to happen. Exactly when it's supposed to happen. I just have to do when the opportunity is faced in front of me. That is the key to this. Do every opportunity that comes in front of you. Because if you do, you will see progress. Because we need to change our idea in our head of what successful is. Because you know what I feel like give me 1 month of this shit, and I am a successful musician because just because I'm not on TV or you don't see me on a giant channel on YouTube or a giant whatever, that doesn't mean I'm not a successful musician. If I'm a beat maker to somebody's mixtape or album, if I'm a sound engineer to someone's studio, 3 times a week, if I'm then also selling NFTs, music NFTs, then no, I'm a successful musician because that is more money than a minimum wage job, and that is all from my music. This is mind blowing. Like, do it. I need y'all to do what the fuck y'all want to do. Do it in your head and just try. The craziest ideas, your passions, your fucking, just do them. Do as much as possible because the more you do, the more that'll come back to you. And I'm not all about that, work hard work. Now, yeah, I think you should work hard because I'm working hard as fuck. But I'm playing hard as fuck. Like, because I'm playing so hard. I'm making music is playing to me. This shit is fun. But I get to do the thing that is fun to me is about to change my life. Because it already has. Like, this is why I cried. I can't explain it, but this is why there was so much that hit me when I sold my first NFT because so many opportunities happened right as soon as it fucking happened that blew my mind. That made me realize that I will never have to deal with those issues again, and I will the issues I had, like, I'm getting ready to never deal with those ever again because I had the balls to continue this and never stop. Never stopped. Not once. I don't care what anyone thought of me. I don't give a fuck what I look like. I don't care how poor I was. I don't care how homeless I looked. I don't give a fuck. I chased my passion until the passion started chasing me. Somebody in the comments said that or something like that. I forget who it was, but somebody was like, chase dreams until the dreams chase you. And that is what's happening. I chased my dreams until my dreams started chasing me. And now they're chasing me. And now it's up to me. But the funny thing about this is, so I rap and sing, right? But I'm like trying to do so much with my life, right? That if you give me an opportunity to be a famous rapper, I don't know if I'll take it. I might be a famous ghostwriter. Like, I guess I'd be down to make beats and write songs for people. Like, I can write lyrics. I'm a great lyricist. So I will be selling NFTs that are not just beats. They will have whole songs to them, so they will be, more expensive. But I just have this whole thing that I'm working on that I've been feeding all of my energy into this thing. And when you feed all of your energy into something, it works. It works. The reason why the normal society thing works is because we fed all of our energy into living a normal life, so the normal life repays us. But I'm feeding all of my energy into this life, and this life is repaying me. Finally. It took time, though. And because I had to take 8 years, and really, I've been making music since I was 11, so it's been over 15 years of making music and getting good at it and working on it and whatever, but I had to trust that 15 years of doing this, that, after I looked at the clock and it's like, oh, it's been 15 years, what makes you still continue after 15 years of doing something, but you're not getting any payback from doing that something? Belief. The belief that eventually it will pay off. Eventually it will start to, at least be able to support life. Like, because my goal, like, I guess at the 15-year mark, right, of me making music, realizing I'm not making money from this, and it's not really going anywhere, it was because of me, for one, like, obviously, but it was this weird thing where it's like, I just stopped chasing the $1 million record deal, right? And these ideas that you need $1 million record deal to become successful, and that's the reason why people give up. People quit chasing their dreams because they think they need to be fucking J.K. Rowling. Like, if you're an author, like, if an aspiring author, someone who wants to write a book, like, they look at the world and they're like, well, if my book doesn't do as good as Harry Potter, then, I wasn't a successful author. Nah, if your book paid you more than a minimum wage job, like, in a sense, like, in the whole aspect of it, then no, you were a successful author. We need to change our definition of success. That my definition of success is fucking happiness, and I'm doing what I love to do. Like, 1 month of this, and I will consider myself successful, but that doesn't mean anything to me. I was not chasing success. I've been chasing fucking freedom to be able to make music as long as I want without worrying about whether the lights were going to get turned off or not. Like, because sometimes I just want to be left alone and make my music and do my thing. And, like, you can't do that in the real world because then you make no money to pay your electricity, so then they shut off your electricity. So I'm just so grateful that this is working. And I just thank you guys for, like, being here for the whole fucking journey. And, like I don't even know where this journey is going, because when I did the NFT, when I sold my first NFT, I had no idea that I would possibly be a sound engineer for my friend's studio, or possibly be, producing somebody's whole entire album, which they're going to prepay me for, or, like, all this shit. Like, I don't know. Maybe I won't take these opportunities, maybe I will, maybe whatever, but, like, it's just, this is going to work, and I'm just so grateful, and I'm just so excited to see where this journey is going to lead, because, like, man, I had no idea it was going to lead where it's at now, so, like, holy shit. So thank you guys, for real.